You are listening to NUFC Talk Radio, the voice of the Toon Army. Live daily on the website, on YouTube, on the AB, and on every online radio directory. NUFC Talk, the voice of the Toon Army.
Hello.
How are we all doing? NUFC Talk TV for what could be argued as the smallest game of the World Cup. England take on France in the third place playoff, which is in a fixture that I'm sure we'll all agree most teams would probably want to do without. But we might get an inkling of some of the players that might feature at Euro 2028, so we can hold on to any hopes that it's going to be exciting. Joining us, as you can see, the mighty winning bogey. Gents, how are we doing?
It's a nothing game, innit? That's the point. We're here, we're doing what bit for the club and country, but
Should we just talk about Lucas Bergvall for 2 hours?
Could pretend it's the World Cup final, couldn't we? Just say, we have made it to the final. And
the point is, if we'd made it to the final, would this be the lineup? I think not.
100% not.
It'd be amazing if we got to a final and someone said, by the way, Harry Kane's getting a rest, Ivan Toney's playing up front. I think you'd get sacked if he did that.
Do you think Kane will be slightly disappointed because he probably wanted to go for the Golden Boot and it could be his last World Cup?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how far off he is. I think he's a little way off now. Because
he'd need the hat-trick, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Let me take a look, actually.
Not to say
Messi and
couldn't
Mbappe
have got one by the way.
No, absolutely
Never
not.
know how these games go, do you?
No.
So, to be fair, you would have needed a hat-trick to be top goal scorer, or two to tie if Mbappe and Messi don't score. But let's be honest, Mbappe starting, he'll probably look to get more than Messi tomorrow, but 8 in a single World Cup is phenomenal stuff. I know just Fontaine back in the day, 13. I was thinking after the first game that could have been beaten. I don't think that's going to happen unless France absolutely trounce us tonight. But it's good to see the big names getting in there. Usually you've got one or two that are, like from minnow nations who you're not really expecting to be up there. Messi, Mbappe, Haaland, Kane, Bellingham, Dembele, and even Oyarzabal, I think was... Chris will say otherwise, but when you start and striker for Spain, you're kind of expecting to be up there, aren't you?
They're going to be scoring a few.
I don't know if you know as well, he's ugly, Michael.
Really? Chris hasn't said. Poor geezer gets more flack than any Newcastle player, by the way.
He gets more fucking hell on this channel.
And you wouldn't think that'd be possible. Stephen there saying Messi has more assists. That's true. Messi needs an assist to match Elise. Elise has 5. Messi, Brahim Diaz, Odegaard, and Bruno all have 4. But obviously, Bruno going out in the was it the round of 16? Was it round of 16 stage? Before England beat Norway. Sorry, meant he couldn't get too many. Got a super chat in there from Monkey Sputum, an all-British final, North Gibraltar versus the West Falklands. And I tell you, that's a classic not to be missed. In fact, can we change the scoreboard to replicate that, please? Get a proper game on.
Well, that's tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, true. What do we think?
West Falklands versus North Gibraltar.
That's what he means, isn't it? It is the final.
Yeah, that's right. I think that's his point.
We'll make sure we get that on the scoreboard. Then, although I won't be on, so we'll have to ask Chris to do it. But tonight we've got France, England, as we mentioned, bit of a weaker side for England here. Everyone's in their kits. Okay, that made sense there. I just switched the stream on and saw Dan Burn and Harry Kane in their England kits and went, wait, did I see a different team? No. Everyone's just coming out in the kits for some reason. But for England, we have Dean Henderson in goal, Quansah, Gay and Spence in the back line. Declan Rice sitting in defensive midfield with Saka, Eze, Rogers, Rashford and Ivan Toney finishing things off up top. Quite an attacking lineup, gents.
It's a 4-1-4-1, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you think England have got a chance against a full strength France team?
You've
I think
always
we're
got
going to
a
go
chance.
for this. Yeah, we're going to go for this game and really try, and it'll be a great game. I mean, by the look of the players' faces, half of them look like they just want to be on the plane back home. But
Yeah,
we'll try to.
I don't know
We'll
if
try
that's
to play
fair.
it up a little bit. Oh, you're kidding. Nobody wants to play in this game, do they?
Well, no, nobody wants to play the game at the start of the tournament, but there's a lot of those players who'll be wanting to say, you should have, if you'd played me in the earlier games, we wouldn't be in this game, we'd be playing tomorrow.
Yeah, and I think what you
Let's
might
hope
see
they put
as
in
well.
a performance to say exactly that, and we'll give the Frogs what they deserve.
If you're Dean Henderson, Eze, Rogers, for example, you probably are sitting there and thinking, this is the first chance I've got between getting knocked out of the World Cup and the Euros to say I should be in that Euro squad. It's too early to say, but obviously you got Nations League. I've got a feeling Tuchel might see that as a bit more of a serious competition because it's one of the easier ones, so to speak, that England could win. But it's going to be a strange game because, as you say, we watched not on the channel, I don't know, but we watched Belgium versus England a few years back in the third place playoff when we lost to Croatia. That was, an abysmal game. Was hearing stories of Italia, the third place playoff, obviously weren't very good there either.
We played Belgium as well in the Euros, didn't we? And that was a horrible game.
I mean, the 2018 World Cup?
They don't do playoffs in the Euros. Do
Nah.
They don't do with it. All right. Okay.
No.
That's the one I'm thinking of, yeah.
Yeah,
But once
2018.
we got to win the European Nations League, we kind of win that because we're not in the top division.
We are, man. Well, we're in with Spain, Croatia, and Czech Republic. We got promoted by beating Greece, Finland, and Republic of Ireland a few years back.
I thought that put us in like the second level, having dropped 2 levels on the trot or something.
No, we're in League A again now.
We're back in the top
with,
one, are we?
Yeah, we're in with Spain. First game is the next international break, actually. So the international breaks this summer. I'll see England play Spain, Croatia, and the Czech Republic, which is going to be fun in games, I'm sure. But yes, so we got some in there. Bevis is trying to tell where Lewis Hall's going. I can safely tell you, Man United ain't putting a £70 million bid in for him. So that's the bit there.
Bevis is the boy who cries wolf every night. There's a different room I goes in from.
Needless to say, he's a huge Bogey fan.
As is all the chat.
More and more must be said.
Yeah, to be fair, you're swaying the masses, it must be said. But got some chats in there just before we start the game. The national anthems are been and gone. In the same, ping our lads because they did us proud. The manager, not so much. Yeah, we said it on the live comms. Every single one of us said it was strange what was going on during the game, just to sit back, and that we needed to give a little bit more to Argentina. Fortunately, it didn't happen, and we're playing today instead of tomorrow. Toon Army saying the losers game. Yeah, best of the losers.
That's why we're on.
Yeah.
Brian saying strap in for a panto. I'll start shouting he's behind you, and we'll see if anyone pays any notice.
Oh no, he isn't.
Oh yes, he is.
Uruguayan referee Leah Dan Guns. Oh no, it's the VAR room. Who is the referee?
I still get on my monkey Sputman's tits seemingly, according to the chat.
At least you're still doing with someone. Gav House saying Bergvall would be a great signing if we could somehow manage it. I think, to be honest, he would be a good signing. The only thing is the price tag, isn't it? We're not having too much to spend. 20 years old, he's had quite a lot of appearances in the Prem. I can't nail down exactly how many off the top of my head, but so many appearances at the age of 20, not very injury prone, could be great, but again, it's a signing from Tottenham, and that's the thing that worries you, how poor they've been if that does happen. Yeah. Chris Hoskins saying France 4, England 1. Sorry, Wayne, go on, mate.
If you pay anywhere near 100 million, is that what they're talking about for Bergvall? Can't be, surely.
No, 50 million.
50 million. So effectively, you're saying they've got Tonali for Bergvall plus
and 50.
Pick a number.
When I was going to ask a question on that to you, does that affect financial fair play, or whatever the hell it is now? Because would that be because if it's the same transfer window,
we wouldn't then be able to class.
We would only be the 50 million that we paid.
We wouldn't make any profit on Tonali at all.
Yeah, I thought that was the case.
Which makes it strange, because you wouldn't really want to do that. But when they were talking last summer about Villa not being able to sign a Sula because of the Ramsey deal, and I know the rules have changed since, but obviously Vuskovic went to Brighton, Van Hecke went to Tottenham. People are still talking about that, as if that's an issue, and it's like, well, that can't be, because those two deals happened so quick, one after the other. So that's a strange one on that front.
Yeah, we'll go. We've got the countdown here. 3, 2,
ready.
2,
1.
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, we're off.
And we're off. Oh. And they've gone for the old rugby kick-off.
They have indeed.
You can feel the excitement in the ground for this game, can't you? The fans' passion. You know what? Who's going to win it? I mean, who wants to finish third at the World
Cup? Look at all the
It's
empty
massive.
seats. I mean, they may not have taken them yet, I suppose, but there's an awful lot more empty seats there than we've seen, except just after half time.
Oh. It would help if I pressed play on the scoreboard there, wouldn't it? Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Right. But we are around
nice.
40.
Now, come on. Let's start going forward.
Come on.
England starting off by going forward quite quickly. Rashford there down the left-hand side. He's managed to keep a hold of the ball. Jed Spence. To be fair, quite like the idea of a left-hand side of Rashford and Spence. A lot of pace, a lot of athleticism. The only thing that might let you down is obviously Rashford tracking back, and I still don't think Jed Spence, when 1v1, is a great defender. But what I will say is this tournament he has been decent. It's Eze on the ball right now. Let's see what he can do. France in a little bit of a pyramid sort of formation defensively.
Nice
whipped
ball.
in. It's a nice ball by Rashford. And
come on, you've got to get your noggin on that, man.
It's nice to see a good attacking player on the left side for a change.
1 minute, 37 seconds. That's how long it takes, ladies and gentlemen. But let us know in the chat what are you...
Tony should have done better with that.
It's a one of those. It's a difficult sort of header. Could have flicked it on backwards. But in those kind of situations, we're kind of blessed with how Harry Kane's been in the
go on.
past, hasn't it? A good interception there from Declan Rice. He's going to advance the ball forward. What a goal!
Good change! Come on, England!
England lead France by 1-0. Declan Rice getting the ball in midfield. Great interception.
Harry Kane's first one on his feet.
Why couldn't he have played like this for the first the last game?
Well,
yeah, and Chris Hoskins makes a great point, by the way. Where was this against Argentina?
Yeah.
The fear factor, none of that right now. Absolutely fantastic. Great from Declan Rice to intercept. It's a poor pass, it must be said.
That's a really poor pass.
But he advances forward, no one closes him down, and he just bangs it into the bottom corner. England 1, France 0.
Mind you, France didn't close him down at all, did they?
No, you might be starting to think maybe France aren't that arsed as well. But I'm not going to start with that because England have took the lead in a good game. So let's, against good opposition, shall we say, 3 minutes in, let's just hope we don't. I got a feeling Tuchel couldn't be bothered to get up, and Barry's went, no, get up. He said, oh, okay, yeah. And Kylian Mbappé, they're not looking very happy. Would probably be anywhere but here.
Kylian unhappy.
It's been his nickname for a while, isn't it? But good start from England, to say the least.
No,
I was going to ask everyone in the chat what they thought the score was going to be, but well, it's a little bit different now, isn't it?
I can't remember what I put in for this.
When I saw the lineup, I went through. I changed mine from, I think it was 2-1 France to 3-0 France. So I needed to catch up on Chris and Roy though after I changed the semi-final. So I had to try and take a risk.
I was so far behind I didn't even bother. France on the attack though.
Yeah, down this left-hand side. Not a lot. Oh, a lovely little flick from Theo Hernandez. Into Mbappe. Blocked by Rice. And it's out. And let's see if England can break. Nope. Not really a lot of pace.
2-0 England, Owen. Come on.
Oh. Ever the confident. Not a lot of pace from Ivan Toney to get it out there.
Funny enough, my reasoning was that there won't, because of the game it is, there won't be a fear factor.
Yeah,
we might
from the way we started,
start playing football.
Looks like you were right, to be honest.
Huh?
I mean, it's 5 minutes in, so we can't say for sure. But it certainly doesn't look like we've decided to go with a back 10 now.
Already.
Yeah. And look at the space Jed Spence has on that left-hand side as well. Which I've lost
look at the way we're passing it around as well. Hey, man.
Yeah, this is annoying me more than anything because we've not seen this all time. We saw it for about 15 minutes against Croatia. But that's about it. And you can say, look, you can say, like, France aren't arsed, but neither really should England be. So to have the attitude to come out is a big positive in my opinion.
Be interesting to see how many of the players in this squad's last World Cup it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a ball in behind the Saka. Probably could have kept going there, but he's let it go.
Going, he did keep going.
Blocked and wide from Marcus Rashford.
Is that a good left winger?
Again, should have. If that had been Gordon, I'd be complaining like, fuck, he didn't score there.
Yeah,
he hit the target. He hit the target. It was
completely
hit
unmarked
against Malo Gusto. Cross in from the right-hand high side from Saka. You thought he maybe could have burst forward. Maybe he's not 100% fit, as people have said. But cross came in. Maybe he just hasn't got that burst of pace anymore. Rashford, the cross beat everyone but Rashford. Rashford's shot hit against Gusto and out for a corner to be taken by Rice. It's gone deep.
Ooh,
and I'll be honest, it was so deep, they've just managed to keep it in there quite very well there, as Reconser, actually. Let's see.
Whether there was a push in the box there.
Yeah, I did say in it, but England
well
might
done.
not need it here. Eze, it's blocked again by Theo Hernandez this time. Oh, and this is where France are dangerous. They can break, but Mbappe just couldn't get the ball under control. But he was against Jed Spence, and Spence is quite pacey himself. So
suddenly changes attitude.
I said he was pacey. I didn't say he was a good defender. I still think he's not a good.
Are you accusing somebody else of flip-flopping?
I don't flip-flop. Don't get me wrong.
And again.
On the left-hand side.
What a ball. Got it.
In behind to Jed Spence. Wasn't a great ball. He's gone down under the pressure from Malo Gusto. And it's a foul. It wasn't Spence, it was Eze. Gonna have to get me haircuts right on that
Get your
one.
dreads sorted.
Yeah.
Have we had a haircut, Michael?
I have. Thank you very much for noticing.
Very smart.
I walked in and I was like, can you give us a low fade and then take this much off the top? And he was like, no, you don't want that much off the top. And I was like, all right, fair enough. Just give us whatever you want then. You tell us how my haircut should be. And to be fair, he's done an alright job of it. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But to be fair, you're the first
I
one.
went into my barber, says, can you give us years ago, I said, give us a Frank Sinatra haircut. So he gives us a crew cut. I says, Frank Sinatra doesn't have his haircut like that. He says, he would if he came here.
Cut in the...
Hey, France are atrocious, yeah, aren't they?
Yeah, the cross came in there from the corner and France just couldn't keep a hold of it.
Again, but I mean, that pass out there was shocking.
Do you think this is part of the reason why Tuchel's changed the team up as well? Just because, I mean, the players that lost in the semi-final will still be devastated, won't they? So maybe it's just too freshening it up, whereas France have went with the same team, haven't they?
Yeah, you can see certain players' heads have dropped on the France side. They've made a couple of changes, but these England players actually look like they're up for it. Maybe because they haven't got... a lot of them haven't got a lot of game time, as you say. Like, if I'm Rashford, I'm sitting there thinking, what more do I have to do?
Go, what a ball!
Balling behind to him.
Great ball. Oh, good run, good attempt. Well spotted. Which we didn't do enough of.
Yeah, it was a good fact that he actually tried it, but this is where Cherky...
Oh, well done.
It's a good chance, and it's saved.
Well done. Good save.
Cherky with the shot in the end. It's a shot from Zahir Emery, and it's into the palms of Dean Henderson. Good little save there from Dean Henderson. Looks like he saw it a little bit late. I do like it when there's slow motion on goalkeepers because you can always see the facial expression as if they're about to be hit in the face, just a terrified look. But did well there. And to be fair, I actually think Dean Henderson's quite a decent goalkeeper. I'm not going to say top 6 level, but I'd certainly have him at the moment. Ball in behind there for Bukayo Saka. If he pulls it back, he doesn't need to.
Come on!
If the linesman flag's gone up, it looked like he was offside to me.
Was the linesman's flag gone up?
Yeah, I thought he was when you said he wasn't, I thought, I'm not seeing.
I thought he was off, but then the liner, he's off. I was going to say the liner just kept his flag down, which for this World Cup seems to have been a rarity. But he does well to cut inside, put it in the bottom corner. And as we speak now, France are on the attack. Elise couldn't control it in the box. And England, I was going to say England managed to clear, but the ball into Saka wasn't a great one. Theo Hernandez able to close it down, and England have a throw.
Go on, son. Away, man. Lazy bastard.
I don't even know what phase of play you were watching there, Win.
I'm on 12:09.
On 12, was on 12:11.
And there was the loose ball, and Rashford never even went for it.
I'm just going to stop for a sec. There we are.
Are you guys not the same as the clock?
I'm 2 seconds behind.
Yeah, I'm a little bit behind now, but that's it. It's roughly the same.
I'll pause for a second. There you go.
Right.
France have it on the right hand. Sorry, go on.
Right hand side, yeah.
I'm just sitting here and I was thinking, it's a bit weird tonight. I don't know what's going on, but it's because we haven't got the background noise, Chris, isn't here, with the soundboard.
I've actually got the sound on of the match now because I can.
Aye.
Elise takes it at the edge of the box there. And that's, tell you what, that is brilliant from Jed Spence. That is brilliant.
Come on.
France have stopped England from taking it quickly.
Yeah, well, but
You should probably suggest that he should give a yellow card for that, but
yeah,
showing the Saka incident once again. Yeah, we know it's offside
Saka shouldn't be offside there
because he can see down the line.
You can see right across the line.
Yeah. England have it in central midfield.
Can also argue, of course, the ball should have been played earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
England trying to get it through with Rodgers and Eze, two somewhat similar players, so it's interesting to see how those two will work together for the whole game. It is worrying the amount of times France have gotten to the attacking third. England have managed to quell them a little recently, but it's the only time the atmosphere seems to be going up. On the left-hand side now with Mbappé, he beats his man, cuts it back. Marquet defends well.
Call me an old cynic here, but do you think Tuchel's playing this way partly as well to show why he went defensive against Argentina? Why he didn't go attacking?
But the thing is, if we win 3-0, it just makes him look worse. Cross comes in there, cleared by Ivan Toney. And I'm surprised Tony's playing, by the way, and not Ollie Watkins. I would have thought we would have liked to play with a bit more movement to get in behind. A few in the chat there saying, would you take Spence for 35 million?
Definitely.
100%.
To be honest, I think it's a risk you take when he's, 25? Something like that?
It's no, man.
That's what I mean. 35 million, it's alright.
Yeah.
I'm not a massive fan of him defensively, as I say, but he does a lot in the attacking phase of play. He's pacey. 35 million, I couldn't argue against it.
Do you think we'd get him for 35 million?
It's what's being said in there. So if he's available for 35, then like the chat's saying, then yeah. But I think after this World Cup, it's probably gone up a little bit. But Tottenham looking to get rid of a fair few players. James Maddison also sounds like he's available.
Wow.
That's sick note though. Been injured for most of the last 2 years, but when he's available, whew.
Hell of a player.
Two noteworthy raises one there. Tuchel needs to go as he's cost us the game. What do the chat think? Does Tuchel stay for another tournament or should he resign?
They've apparently backed him, haven't they? Which is a surprise. Well, it's not surprising. But when you hear the rumour that Pep had signed a verbal deal in 2024, it kind of just feels like a kick in the nuts. Which isn't the kind of thing you want coming out in the media after we've just lost a semi-final, by the way. It's stupid that is the way that happened. But
Go on.
ball in behind there for Rashford, where he couldn't get on the end of it. For me, I think he stays for the Euros. It's our best chance of winning the Euros. And I simply say that because I don't know who we'd bring in.
But
it would probably be
the thing
Howe.
about the Euros is going to be, by and large, I would suspect, this squad. And after that, it's a rebuild because then you're losing you're definitely losing your Rashfords, your Kanes, your who else is virgin on the Stones obviously will be gone.
I think
Pickford potentially as well.
I think what you have to look at as well is he's lost one game out of how many? How many games is he?
Balling behind there. Sorry,
could be
gents.
offside again.
Bukayo Saka looked like he was onside to me. He's tried to cut inside again. I might
Corner
be wrong
kick.
though. It looked just level. It's gone out for a corner. A little bit of a block. But I love England getting in behind France at ease there. I was talking about how France
onside.
looked dangerous on the attack. England look very dangerous as well. We'll see how the corner kick comes about. But you are right, he has lost just that one tournament game. It's just the fact of we don't really look that impressive. If you get, we do today, but when
sorry, we're laughing at Wazza's comment there. 73 minutes time to get defenders on.
Rice to take the corner. Headed in, it's
Get in!
Ezri Konsa. An England lead by 2-0. Declan Rice now has a goal and an assist. England lead 2-0. I'll be honest, I didn't have this on the cards.
Clock. Yes,
Jesus.
Come on. Woo!
Win will want him to get defenders on now.
I think Jude Bellingham just said, "Of course we do that." By the way, as if to say, "Of course we beat France, lead France 2-0." But we're struggling. That's what I thought I saw from Rooney's lips. I might be wrong. Someone might do it a little bit better. I literally just looked at the screen. It looks like that's what he's saying. A little bit of holding, but he's too big and too strong for Rabiot. Gets ahead of him. Beautiful. But exactly as Chris is saying, by the way, where was this against Argentina, man?
To be fair, if Rabiot had an extra little inch on his top knot as well, he would have kept that out.
Potentially, yeah. Harry Kane sit there going, "Oh, I could have got the golden boot." And Gavin in there saying as well, "This is just pissing me off." Exactly the same, but it makes you laugh.
Well done.
And it is really nice to see us playing decent football at a tournament. But you do have to just say, like, when the pressure is off, we're showing that England can be a very decent attacking team. But when the pressure's on, that's the big question. That's probably why we've sat back. Ball in behind there. Let's see. Dean Henderson gets onto it nicely. But I'd love to see if Tuchel just went into the Euros and went, "Let's just play this way. All pressure's off." But at the same time, it's a Euros in England. There's no bigger pressure, really, is there?
I suppose the way of looking at it is you go into the Euros and not maybe play the players that everybody thinks are the big players. You play a team. You know, is this because this is a team game? It's not individuals trying to do individual things. It's a difficult one, really, isn't it? Because you always think
awful lot to be said for that, Brookie. Because I'm a firm believer that
you always say play your best team, don't you? But is there something about your best team not necessarily being your best players?
Again, we're knocking it about nicely.
Yeah, this is the thing. We've said a few times that we thought, ball behind once again there, Rashford.
Oh, and that was that's a push in the back as well. It's another push in the back.
Down. He's offside.
I think he was offside anyway, actually, but at the very start. But he did get a push in the back there.
Thanks, Lynn. Yeah, smash the likes, guys. Come on. We're winning 2-0.
Big surprise.
Yes.
France with it on the right-hand side now. A little bit of nice passage of play, but it's into Malo Gusto.
Yeah, just tippy
Rabia. It's onto the left-hand side now. France,
and all the way, 5 passes from the right wing to the left wing without going forward. And now it's come back over on the right wing. There's another one. And they're still in exactly this. Well, he's actually gone forward.
Couldn't do much there, Rabiot, but they're just kind of giving it to Elise and hoping that he can get it.
Again.
Now it's out to Mbappé. He's going to shoot from there. He does, and it's just wide.
Well wide, I think.
Fell as he shot, to be fair. It's the same as Argentina the other night there, actually. If you remember, Messi was turning up in, like, Argentina's right-back position. Messi was doing that. Mbappe and Elise have both out to come deep and out wide to get on the ball and try and create something. We're currently at the hydration break now. England lead by 2-0 in Miami. I don't think many people had this on the bingo card.
No, definitely not. It's been an all right game, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's been enjoyable.
England have played well.
Of course, it's always enjoyable when you're winning, like. But
I was going to say, and plus there's absolutely no pressure on you because you think, well, even if we can't behind, what difference would it make really to the grand scheme of things?
Yeah, the one thing I will say is I'm a little bit surprised it's Dean Henderson and not Trafford. I would have thought just get Trafford some caps because you look at him and you go,
45 minutes, you think?
maybe, but it feels like he's tailor-made to be England's next number one. Maybe he's saying to Henderson, look, as it stands, you're playing football, Trafford isn't, you're my number one, which I would like. But does feel like Trafford's going to be on the move. Leeds are the ones currently in the rumour mill. Newcastle been there for ages. Looks like Martinez is staying at Aston Villa, so they don't need a goalkeeper just yet. So it'll be very interesting to see where he turns up. But he's gonna. It looks like he might have to move to get game time.
Just watching Rice's goal again.
I'm just wondering if by playing Rice in that position rather than having him and Anderson sitting there, it just gives Rice that little bit more freedom to do something like that.
Well, you would think it would give him less, actually, wouldn't you?
You would, but it did. But it didn't look like that, did it? It looked like he had that little bit more space and that little bit more belief.
I mean, when you're playing 4-1-4-1, he should be reluctant to go forward.
But I mean, the ground just opened up for him there when he couldn't resist that.
Oh, yeah, he was absolutely fantastic with the movement. It's lovely to see England with a bit of impotence going forward, a bit of desire. Jude Bellingham clapping the lads there. It's everyone's sort of still in a decent mood.
I think it's a bit of potency that we're hiding that impotence.
Did I say impotence? What did I mean? I didn't mean impotence.
Impetus, perhaps.
I think the shooting's been quite good, Michael.
Honestly, this team's got erectile dysfunction. Just shooting blanks. Nah, it's one of those. I've just messed it up. It's fine. But it is one of those where you look at this England side and you're sitting there thinking, where has this been all tournament? As in just the freedom, as you say. You talk about Declan Rice there, and you've probably got a point because he sticks to one side of the field when there is two defensive midfielders there. He's in the right back slot now. He picked it up on the left side of midfield when he scored the goal. So, given that freedom, seems to do wonders for him.
They could do with getting in camera shot a bit better.
Zidane going to take over this French squad. And I thought they'd
on.
Oh, nice ball in behind to Quansah there.
Oh, he did well to keep it in, no?
He did, yeah.
And we've got a throw out of it. Did very well. Having himself a bit of a game.
Yeah, I was surprised Quansah was the one that was sacrificed by Liverpool last season for and sent over to Bayer Leverkusen. Obviously, they got a decent fee for him, but when you consider the defensive frailties they had, I mean, he made his first appearance agast us.
Well, I remember we were linked with him, weren't we?
Yeah, I remember the 2-1 when Darwin Núñez, they went down to 10 men. I was at the game. Núñez scored the brace right up where I was, and Quansah came on after Van Dijk got sent off, and he had a brilliant game. And you thought, oh, for fuck's sake, they've done it again. They've brought this little wonder kid out of nowhere, but kind of died off throughout that season. He is a good defender. It's surprising he's at right back, though.
Question for you there, Michael, which is quite interesting because I haven't seen this reported anywhere. Do you, from Christopher Hopkins, do you think Hopkinson is in trouble tomorrow as he's been called to see PIF tomorrow at the World Cup final?
Oh, I will get to that. France just had one cleared off the line almost, and it is offside. I had seen that, but I haven't looked too much into it. But I think it's going to be one of those where they've basically said, look, they're going to say, look, is there any he's not offside there, Mbappé, by the way. Is there any reason why we can't get this revenue in quicker? Look, we're missing this, and this. What are our situations? How can we help things move along? Because they'll look at us and SCR and they'll go, we're not in a great position. Not many teams are. But I think they'll be looking at it and going, look, things need to improve and quick. How can we do so? I don't think you'll be in trouble, but it'll just be one of those where it's like a kind reminder of, Howie, let's try and speed things up if we can. So I don't think you'll be in trouble, but it'll be one of those, when you're at work and the boss is like, look, mate, this ain't great reading.
Aye,
let's try and
what
pick
we're going
it
to
up
do
a
about
bit.
this.
Yeah.
I mean, the other side of the coin is as well, he is Canadian. He could be across there on holiday and just be going to see the World Cup final.
Yeah. Look, I want these bets put on in the stadium, all right? The Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia is going to put 20 million on Lionel Messi to score a brace, but he wants to do it through your account. Not accusing anyone of any match fixing there. The ball's gone over to the right-hand side. Malagusto manages to keep it in. Does well.
Nice.
It's out to Elise. Let's see what he can do. Magic in the boots most of the time, but haven't seen any of that magic so far. It's out to the left-hand side to Kylian Mbappé. Oh, it's flicked over Elise to Mbappé, nicely cleared by Marquet, and there's no one following up. That's the one thing you have to say about France. They don't close. You saw it against Spain as well. They don't close you down, no matter what. They will just let you have the ball, and if you win it back, they'll just sort of, it's not stand off, but we'll start again. We don't need to work that hard, and I think that's one of the reasons that Spain managed to do so well, because they're such a great technical side, but they also have that pressing side of things, and you see Elise there, Eze just walked away from him effectively. France have won it back there though. Not a lot of press, but it was enough. Mbappe, lovely bits of skill,
done.
but well tackled by
nice
Declan
defending.
Rice. RSL saying that as well. France not trying without the ball. They don't seem to care. I would say I saw the same against Spain though. They kind of just knew Spain were going to pass it around them, and they didn't really try too hard to get it off them, even in a semi-final. So you'd think it's by design.
Steady.
A little bit of a risky pass there, wasn't it?
Won it. Be careful, as Chris would say.
England 2-0 up, but still, to be honest, not attacking, not going forward, but they're still being positive in the play when they are on it, and that's what you want to see. Attempt of a pass forward there from Gay, cut out. England will just go back and start the move again.
Well, there's players are near that team's half, which helps, doesn't it? If you're trying to attack.
Yeah.
Which for long periods of the other night we didn't see at all, did we? We just seen two banks of bloody 6 and 4.
2 successful passes in about 30 minutes, and they were between Conser and Pickford. To me, to you, and that was about it. Which says it all, really.
Give it a Saka, man, now.
To be honest, even if people say, look, France don't care, I'm not arsed. I'm seeing a better version of England. And they are starting to close down a little bit now, France. Free kick's been given on the right-hand side. Hand in the face of
And there would have been
Quansah.
a free kick there to race and all, I think, if it hadn't have been given.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, we've got over 100 Z's watching and we haven't even got 20 likes yet. Get hitting the like button forward, guys.
Lovely stuff, everyone. Thanks for watching on your Saturday nights as well, 10:30. So whether you're coming in from a night at the pub or you've been here for the long haul, for 43 minutes now, get yourselves in, get yourself strapped in for a long evening. But we'll make it as entertaining as possible for England's probably best performance so far as well. Eze trying to get a forward to Spence there. Not a great pass. Unfortunately just hit off the heels of Spence and goes back to France. 32 minutes gone. Hydration break is all over. That was easy for me to say. And France looking dangerous, but haven't really forced Dean Henderson, should I say, into too many saves. Great defending there.
Look at where you're coming away
From
with
England.
this.
Left.
Come away with it. That's a good
What a
pass
ball.
out to Rashford. Can he? Should have returned the favour and gave it to Saka.
Oh,
He does
come
well.
on, man.
Picks it up and
Whoa!
forces Mike Maignan into a very good save. He's apologising to Saka.
Yeah, very selfish play, but he got a shot on target. No matter with that.
Never apologise for doing that, so never ever apologise.
Yeah, if you can pull something like that out of the bag, don't apologise.
And that was headed there. Good save, by the way.
And it looks like Man United will look to keep Marcus Rashford for next season. Still on a big wedge of a wage, and they might not be able to shift that. But
again,
there is
getting
one
the
hell
ball
of a
in
player
midfield, easy peasy.
I think that's the difference between Rashford. This isn't Cole and Gordon, by the way. I'm just saying that's the difference between Rashford and Gordon, isn't it? Gordon can't do them type of shots from outside the box. Whereas
he never tries to put his foot through it. He always tries to curl it right into a corner.
Yeah,
I would agree with that. Yeah. What I will say is there's certain
but the different players, aren't there?
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, I can see in a few years' time when Harry Kane's not playing for England, Gordon being our number 9, shall we say, and I'm going to hold that thought because France have got him behind here with Kylian Mbappé. Good save by Dean Henderson again.
I think he was offside as well, by the way.
No, it's not been given. At least it's a corner right now. Elise are going to take it. Mbappé near him.
If they've got half a game, they should take this quick before they look at it again.
It's been taken.
No, it's taken now.
Out towards Elise. Oh, he's lost out. Poor feet there from such a reliable player.
Go on, he's away.
Not going to burst. Got to get back.
Oh, should have been
Send him.
Front of him.
Oh, it's not a great pass. But he finds Saka on the left-hand side. Bukayo Saka, it's a poor touch. Takes it beyond the goalkeeper. It was a poor touch from Saka. It's come out.
Oh, man.
And France can break, but it should have been 3-0 to England.
Should have definitely been 3-0 because that was an easy ball back. Saka should have just easy ball back and an open goal.
Yeah, poor first touch. And now France will get forward. It's a good tackle again by Declan Rice. I tell you what, people might say that France don't care, but England, you can tell the players on the pitch right now actually care about this game. They want to finish third. They want to show Tuchel what they can do. Jed Spence's thought he got a little bit of a clip there, actually. I thought he was a little unlucky, but Elise's come away with the ball. When Chergi, who's going to be honest, he's got a little bit lucky to get the ball back. It's out to Malagusto. Nice. Rashford's got back to defend a little bit late. Chergi had a little bit of time. He's not followed him, and it's a good save by Dean Henderson to stop the cross coming around. Bukayo Saka does well, and now Rashford can break. England.
Go on.
Is it going to be 3-0? Rashford's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. No, it's a great save.
Oh, that was terrible.
Saka saved.
Oh, man.
Rashford. There's not a lot in there. Saka!
Yes! Hallelujah! How many chances do you need?
Yeah, the third time of asking. And I'll tell you what, I don't think anyone had this in the predictor. England lead 3-0, 36 minutes in, and it doesn't matter what mindset France are in here in Didier Deschamps' last game. It's one he's going to want to forget. Brilliant from England.
Made hard work of what was a very easy chance, by the way.
We did, but all
started with a brilliant save by Dean Henderson. But look how hard work we make of this.
It's a good save by Mayon. Saka takes it around him, it gets blocked.
He should have shot first time there.
And then eventually Rashford hits it back. Knocks it back to Saka, who's on his bottom, it must be said 3 seconds earlier. And France's centre-backs can't.
I tell you what, that was a great ball by Rashford, because I think most players would have played it across the box.
Yeah.
Whereas he noticed the cutback.
And the one thing I'm going to say is you can see people in the France shirt in the crowd laughing.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I would at this point as well. England lead 3-0. And
they're as Sean in saying, so it's the same old shit comes out every time. When we do well, it's the other team that don't give a shit. If we do bad, then we are shite. Can't win either way. It's bollocks from you lot.
Hey, I've said we've been good. I've said we've been very good, but I will say it does look like France don't give too much of a shit. But even if you don't give a shit, you shouldn't be losing 3-0 in a World Cup.
Well, we'll have a corner for that, will we?
Nah, he's kept it in, unfortunately. But England doing...
So if we kept it in, come on.
We all know what the French are like as well. I mean, there's a good chance this could be 6-7-0 because they'll just give up, won't they?
Well, you know the old adage, 3-0 half time, 3-0 full time.
They're already surrendering and we're only 36 minutes in. I was going to see what France's biggest defeat was, but it's 17-1 to Denmark. So, yeah, I don't think we're matching that. But I can't remember the last time France conceded 3, which is why I've looked. And I'll keep his post. Well, I'll take a look at half time. Rashford gets a cross in, and Mayon manages to grasp it.
Loosely called it cross. He did all the hard work, and then.
To be fair, obviously we play big games and friendlies. So this is the best I think I've seen we play against a big team in a long time.
Yes, agreed. Mm-hmm. And like I know, it does make it more frustrating because you are sitting there and you're like,
look at this, we're winning every single 50-50 ball in the middle of the park. We are winning.
Yeah. And
throughout the whole tournament, that hasn't been the case.
Taken quickly by Elise. Played. Gone.
Colton Connor's not with Australian mate, is he?
Colton, no.
Sure.
No. Right.
Corey.
Oh, Corey, that's what I'm thinking of. Sorry, Colton.
Showing the offside, onside there, should I say, not the offside for Marcus Rashford's effort. Obviously, he was behind the goalkeeper, but 2 players between the goal and the goalkeeper, and both of them behind Marcus Rashford, so onside. And a chance for a fourth here. Saka sends it forward, cross comes in. Mayons just lets it go clear.
Corner, isn't it?
Don't think so. I think it was just a poor cross. So he's kind of like lofted it, not really with any pace, which is why the keeper's probably been so confident in letting it go. Let me take a look here, because you have to go back to 2015 to the last time France were 3-0 down in a game. And that was a friendly where they lost 4-3 to Belgium.
Much longer.
Well, I was going to say, on that day, they also scored 3 in reply. So, although they were 4-1 down in the end.
Jesus, there's so much room on this left
well,
wing.
this is it.
Yeah.
You know, by the way.
Rashford sends it in!
Oh, Ivan!
That was your chance, kid.
That was his chance. That's 2 he's had.
Yeah, it hasn't been
but
great.
Sean's is having a go in the forum as well. Darren Lee saying, why didn't we not do this against Argentina? And Sean's saying, because we aren't getting hacked to bits and fighting the referee for 90 minutes.
It's a fair point, to be honest.
It's an absolutely fair point.
2-3 minutes into the game, Enzo Fernandez putting a punch in that would be disallowed in UFC. Told you everything about how that game was going to go.
Jesus, that last little passage of play there tells you everything about this game. France are not pushing us at all.
But here's the thing: even if you're not working that hard, you should never be as out of position of what France are when England are on the counter-attack. Like, Rashford and Saka are tearing them to pieces, and yes, they might not care, but even when England have had games in the past where you've gone...
still get this ball to Rashi now, man.
Yeah. England just holding it around the back, but it's...
And what you have to think of
as well, good ball.
Go on.
It's out.
Hey, excellent.
Tony on the edge of the box. Get him off.
Well, no, to be fair, there was nothing the matter with the ball.
we all know how much fans have paid for to get to this cup final as well. So, like the French fans, you'd think there'd be a little bit of national pride there and a little bit of sort of, we don't want to let our fans down. We've already let them down by not getting to the final. It's a poor performance by France, to be honest. I'd be really disappointed if it was the other way around.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I mean,
I wouldn't be this. I would be, if the roles were reversed, no, I would be going absolutely ballistic.
To be honest, we'd be sitting here going, "This is a shambles." People have paid a ticket, come all the way to America to see it. But it's the same for the French fans. There'll be some fans in there today.
I'd be saying the players, come on, where's your pride?
Where's your national
pride?
Well, where's your national pride as well?
And Elise's picked it up 30 yards from goal, drives. Malo Gusto pushes it around the end of the box, but no one could get on the end of it. I wouldn't be surprised if we see wide-scale changes from France at halftime. Not because it's effectively a friendly game, but because there's not a single player out there who is putting it in for the shirt. And Deschamps in his final game, this will be embarrassment because this will be one that he remembers.
Do you think
we've got half a shot again?
Which one?
Me.
You're not doing it very subtly, Wayne.
This is the side of my face people want to see.
Is your walkie-talkie not working? Obviously not.
You're not using the walkie-talkie for some reason?
You did the first time, you didn't the second.
Yeah.
But it's gone back to Dean Henderson there. To be fair, Henderson's been pretty decent when he's been called upon as well.
Two saves to make and did a good
He's made
job
them both very well.
Saved them both, yeah.
England doing very well just picking the ball up in midfield.
Look at the space we've got.
Do you think if we get third place, there'll be an open top bus around the country?
I'd like it. We still got it.
Imagine. The scenes. 4 minutes added on, by the way. Jed Spence has done well to win a free kick on the left-hand side. Malo Gusto looks fuming, to be honest.
Do you think Tuchel might give a few of the other squad players a chance after half-time?
Well, I
why not?
I thought Trafford at half-time, maybe. Who else hasn't had it? Has anybody not had a kick yet?
Kobe Mainoo hadn't, but apparently he picked up an injury. It's into Eberechi as in midfield. Lovely turn. Plays it behind Saka. It's 4.
Oh, come on!
This is a fucking joke.
This is also what you could say. This is what England could be like if they had pace up front.
It's the old Jim Bourne, and this is what you could have won.
Let's see what you could have won. It's a speedboat.
Obviously, if England played France in the final, I'm not saying this would have happened.
Aye. Michael hasn't got a clue what we're talking about.
Nah.
He's too young.
I know the phrase, this is what you could have won, but that's about it.
A little bit of bully.
What a finish from Saka there as well. Into the bottom corner. 4 minutes added on and 4-0 to England. And now I'm going to try and find the last time that France were 4-0 down.
And French keeper's not covering himself in glory in this game, mind Jersey.
No, and if it stays like this will be France's biggest ever margin of defeat in a World Cup match.
Wow.
And England's biggest win in a World Cup match.
Panama.
Yeah. Imagine if we changed that to 6-1 versus the French.
6-0 versus the French.
Yeah, could well be. Jesus. I'm into the 90s now, by the way, for the last time France were 4-0 down. And I'm not going to get many here. I'm definitely not going to get many.
They were a really good team in the 90s.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I think I'm going to end up in the 80s. I might just watch the rest of the match. Because England on the attack again. Eze made the run forward, but Tony's found Saka on the right-hand side, floats it in towards the back post, and I'm going to assume Rashford was slightly offside.
It's not half-time, guys, yet. We've got a couple of minutes left.
Yeah. Was that fan in the stadium drinking the water with the lid on there? Did you notice that?
Oh, I didn't see.
The lass with the cool glasses on.
I've seen the cool glasses. She didn't have them cool glasses, weren't the ones with the straw in or something, were they?
No, the top was on the water, and then it just ended the shot with her going like that, and I'm like, the camera.
Oh, go on!
Ivan Toney's got him behind, though, and it's out for a corner. Who'd have thought England would be in this position? 4-0 after, 48 minutes.
Wildest dreams, I wouldn't have thought 4-0 to be fair.
No. And I'll be honest, I certainly wouldn't have thought it with Ivan Toney up front.
Yeah.
And you have to go back to 1982 for the last time France were 4-0 down in a game. They lost 4-0 to Poland in a friendly after losing to them in a World Cup third place playoff.
Well, that was the year Wynne retired and I was one.
And was that 1940?
Unbelievable stuff. England with a chance to make it 5-0.
Come on.
Corner by Saka. Mayon somehow doesn't get on the end of it.
Half time.
He does get the free kick, though. And you might be right. It might be... Yes, half-time whistle has now blown. To be fair, Mark Gay knocks into Canate. Canate knocks into Mayon and it goes down. But, yeah, 4-0, England lead France. And I'm lost for words, to be honest. It's a great...
There's 7,000 unsold England tickets and 5,000 unsold France tickets.
7,000... Sorry, go on.
I'm seriously thinking this is the best England game I've ever seen in a World Cup, result-wise and score-wise.
Well,
it'll be up there.
That would be Panama, wouldn't it? 6-1.
But no, I've been sort of performance-wise. Because, I mean, we've been completely in charge of this game.
And stuff. Mm-hmm. And to be fair, the Paranoid Geordie, it's a great point. Looking at it now, half-time, with a bit of hindsight, do you not think Harry Kane could have secured the golden boot in this match?
I don't think Harry Kane's fully fit. I don't think he has been for the last few games. He's looked just a tiny little bit off the pace.
Yeah, well, this is the thing I'm noticing here. When England are getting forward, they're doing it with such pace and it's pace in the attacking third that France can't really handle it. And yes, you can argue they're not, playing to their best of their abilities, but let's be honest, every time England are getting the ball forward directly, they're causing a lot of problems. And we don't do that enough with Harry Kane.
Pass the ball forward.
Let's be a little bit controversial. And Harry Kane scores a lot of goals, but does he also cause problems that he isn't a natural striker, so he slows play up as well?
Well, he definitely slows play down, and I think with him coming deep, you're never going to see him in that situation where, Rashford was in, where he's running in behind. I think if you're going to play like England do, and maybe a bit like Newcastle if we play Voltemada as a striker, you need the two wingers further up and cutting inside like Saka and Rashford have done. What I will say is, every single time England have got forward with those two pushing beyond the fullbacks, Ivan Toney has been in the England half. So maybe that Harry Kane issue isn't quite there with that. But at the same time, why on earth are our wingers not that far forward and that direct when Harry Kane's on the pitch? Are we maybe thinking we get it to Harry Kane and then he plays that kind of ball because of the quality that he has? I'm not 100% sure. But if we had this directness earlier in the tournament, we would have looked so much better. And if we played this way against Argentina and lost, not a single person would have had a problem.
And I tell you, another thing it's bringing out is that teams are going to have to start shooting from outside the box again. You look at this game and the shots that they've been from outside the box. You never win the lottery if you don't put on the ticket. So
Got to buy a
You've
ticket.
got to get back to. You've got to
gotta
get
be in
back
it
to
to
that
win it.
style of football. Yep.
Well, that's something that surprised me because earlier in the tournament, you heard Joe Hart saying, "Look, there's something different with the ball here because goalkeepers aren't able to read the movement of the ball." And then I think the next 3 games I watched afterwards, no one took a shot from outside the box, and it's like, you've literally got a pundit here and the former goalkeeper, one of the top in his field at the time, in his prime as well, literally telling you goalkeepers can't make a save from shots outside the box for some reason with this ball. And you're seeing so many teams just not taking a risk, and let's be honest, no one's taking a risk and just taking a pop, and let's be honest, we've seen enough with Newcastle that we don't do enough of that.
No.
Talking about Newcastle, Steve, they're saying France are like Newcastle, sitting off teams and wondering why they get beat.
Hey, we got a 3-0 win against Darlington the gate day. Again,
did.
the close door friendly. Was it a Sula,
Yeah.
Wilson, and Willock, and
Neve.
Neve? Yep.
Yeah. Apparently Neve was playing a little bit deeper as well, from what I'd read. So that'll be interesting to see. But it's one of those. We know friendly games are just meant for fitness, but it's so much better when you see Newcastle win games in pre-season. Let's be honest, we saw a lot last season. We were playing pretty poor standards of teams at times, and we weren't getting the job done. We got the first few wins, but you were playing like the Korean All-Stars team and not looking very good, let's be honest. You feel better with a win no matter who it's against. So I'll take a 3-0 against Darlow. It sounds like all standards have been lost, but I will take it.
It's the first win of the season.
Gateshead next weekend. Anybody going?
No.
25th, isn't it? So
Aye.
I will not be able to. I will be in a hospital with the
Oh,
newborn
good
baby.
luck, mate.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting time. I could just bin it off and go watch the Gateshead game, actually. Get killed.
I can hear your lass stomping up the stairs there now, mate.
She's just sharpening the knife downstairs. It's fine. No, that's the thing. It's always better when you watch a win, and even if we're sitting here and saying, by the way, England are playing in a game where no one really cares. It's a third v fourth place. Watching England put 4 past France has been fantastic. Even if it's not a game well loving, but
I tell you one thing we didn't notice, but I think Saka's shot was actually off target, and it deflected off
a little bit of a deflection off the
No,
top as well.
I think
off the shin of the defender.
Yeah, but it would have been more on target. The deflection put it.
No, it went inwards rather than outwards. It was slightly off the wrong way, the wrong side of the post by the look of it.
Nah.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't make any difference to anything.
Wissa could win the Golden Boot if he was playing for England in this match. And to be honest,
let's keep things real, lads. Let's keep things real.
Coming good next season. Don't worry about Wissa.
how many goals are you expecting from him then? Because he's probably not going to be a start. He's not going to be a starter, is he?
Well, we had the conversation, didn't we, the other night? And it all depends on who gets picked. And the beauty is, if you're not scoring, you're not going to get picked. So presumably, competition for places will be intense, and that's exactly what you want.
Well, he got 3 Premier League goals 3 goals last season, wasn't it?
3 goals all comps, yeah.
3 goals all comps. So let's set him a bit of a challenge. Maybe he's double that.
He'll get a goal every other game.
Oof.
Oh, no chance. Oh, well, every other game he plays, maybe if he only plays 2 and happens to score 1 lucky one.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That would be 1 and 2. We get between 1 and 2 and 1 and 3. I would say nearer 1 and 2.
As long as, I think all 3 strikers, as long as they're in a position where they're getting maybe, I don't want to set too low of a target, but a goal, let's say, every 2, played as well, yeah. Like, I think Asula's got a goal every 150 minutes or something last season. I'd say as long as all 3 are below a goal every 200, it's okay. It's decent. So I'd be more than happy with that if that was the case. Maybe that's a bit too ambitious, but
no wrong with a bit of ambition.
To be fair, Chris makes a good point as well. Apart from Masula, this is both strikers last season. We'll have to sell again to buy in 27-28 season, and it is a worrying thing when you look at SCR from the last 3 years and the stuff that's come out in that document. And you're sitting there going, Newcastle are going to have to match 70% SCR or better for the next 3 years. We might be one of those clubs that just has to sell. Or maybe what we're seeing at the moment is we're getting ourselves into a position this year where we don't have to sell, and that's why we're bringing in so many young'uns. Either way, it's not a great look, but it's what we need to do.
Surely enough, at some point, this has got to be looked into by the Premier League and, the football authorities and things, and just said, this isn't working, this isn't how your football should be. You shouldn't be able to sell your best young players. You shouldn't have to have the big boys just coming in and taking players away from you, not because you can't afford to keep them, but because you can't afford to pay them the wages. So you can't pay them the wages because of the structure, and you can't bring in new players because of all this financial fair play. I think I understand why it was brought in, but it's gone too far, and it's actually really harming the game now. Yeah,
except
really harming the game.
Here's the devil's advocate. Last season was arguably the most competitive season that's ever been in the Prem, with 6 points or 10 points, 10 points between 11
but
clubs.
Apart from the top teams win, it's because the top teams are getting all the best players. So everyone else is scratching around for whatever else is left.
Well, that's true, but they have got the revenue. And if I'm one of those top teams and I'm saying I can afford to pay these wages, why shouldn't I?
I'm not saying they're doing anything wrong, but what I'm saying is the whole system isn't set up fairly.
I just think that the way to solve it overnight is just to say you can spend as much money as you want, but you can't borrow to do it. So you have to put the money into the club. You can't give the club a loan or anything like that. So once the money's in, it's in. I can't see a problem with that.
It's either that or a salary cap, isn't it? That's the other way around it.
Never work.
I wouldn't be massively opposed to a salary cap, if I'm completely honest. If I look at it from a Newcastle head, because of what we have behind us, I kind of want everyone to just go, just spend what you want. But looking at it from a general football fan, I don't just watch Newcastle games and enjoy Newcastle games. Even when we were in the Championship, I still enjoyed the Premier League season. Maybe that's because Sunderland were shite. But I still enjoyed the season. So from looking at it from that perspective, I kind of want it to be as competitive as what they can be and have it down to more the tactical side rather than just being able to say, look, you can spend 600 million. But if you look at Manchester City, again, they're just looking like they're going to spend. Chelsea, 117 million on Morgan Rogers. They picked up 3 more points than us last season, and we were tosh. We were absolutely terrible. And Chelsea 3 points more. Obviously, they got a lot more revenue, and they're going to be able to spend with that. But they're also under there's
the key as well.
UEFA, aren't they?
You were just talking about Hopkinson going over to say PIF.
How do you fix it?
Why can we not get more money in?
Why aren't the concerts getting put on it? I know this season they've had the pitch done, but why aren't there midweek concerts on at the stadium? Why isn't the stadium used for other stuff?
No idea.
It's been done in the past. I don't see why they can't do it. It just seems we're just not looking at the right things to make money from. We're just.
Well, I think by and large, all of the concerts have always been out of season.
Yeah.
Not during the season.
I suppose it's the police as well, isn't it? There's a police presence for them aim for if you get too many. But it just seems that we seem to have a small club mentality at the minute. We just seem to have that mindset.
I still cannot understand. I always put it down to the fact that they were waiting for which still hasn't happened, by the way, so this could still be a valid argument. PAF are waiting for the Man City issues to be resolved, hopefully in City's favour, in which case they can then say, right, Bush, we can do what we want. And why that has taken as long is it's one of the biggest disgraces in football. Why that has taken as long as it's taken.
Yeah,
when you think of all of the various titles and things that have been decided since those issues were raised, you know, teams could have won, would have won, should have won, various things that City won. And but again, I'm not going to ever argue for salary caps and all like that. I am a capitalist. Market forces.
One of the things we do have to do is bring up that revenue. But one thing Chris Hoskins put in there, I completely forgot about.
Look at this. Just watching scenes in the tunnel there. Tuchel and Mbappé having a proper little natter. Laughing and smiling and carrying on.
He used to manage him at Paris Saint-Germain. Don't think they got on that well from the sounds of things.
Look, they were getting on okay there.
Well, that's a plus side. Obviously, a bit easier to get along when you're not seeing someone consistently.
When you're beating them 3-0.
4-0.
Oh, look at Dean coming
on. But yeah, Chris saying Chelsea, reminding us Chelsea have got a suspended transfer ban. So it might be one of those where you see them bring in. I mean, they bring in a lot of players anyways, but bringing in a lot of younger players once again.
They're flogging a lot of young ones and all, aren't they?
Oh, they are. But that's the thing. I think they'll get to a point where they're at 70% on the dot now, and they'll have a team that they're confident with for 2-3 years, just to try and make sure they're in a decent position, particularly with Xavi Alonso at the helm. I can't imagine he's going to be the kind of manager who's happy with a squad that contains, well, half of the current Chelsea team.
Well, if you watch Xavi Alonso and you've gone to Chelsea and you've got, you know, they said, go on, you can have one player. It would appear that player that he's chosen to make a real difference is Morgan Rogers.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Morgan Rogers is that good?
Personally,
good,
no.
I don't think he's...
Nah. He's a 70-80 million pound player. For me, I think the impact that Rogers can have isn't anywhere near the impact that Alexander Isak could have on a team. So I am surprised it's that high, but Villa seems like they've started a bidding war between Arsenal and Chelsea, and they've managed to get a great sale out of it. So fair play to them. I wish we'd we have kind of done the same. We got Toon Army, etc. Out for decent money. Let's be honest, we would have rather kept them if we could. But in the England-France game, there's going to be 4 substitutions for France. Theo Hernandez, Kanate, Chergi and Desiree Doué coming off for Upamecano, Barcola, Dembele, and, as the lads mentioned earlier, Luca Digne. No surprise at that. A change for England as well. I can just see Ollie Watkins in the corner of my screen.
Oh, yeah.
So I would imagine...
Straight swap by Tony, isn't it?
Yeah.
You would have thought.
You'd certainly think so. And
Thank
if
you very
not...
much as well. Thank you very much as well, D, in the chat. That's a lovely one. Thank you. It was great being on last night.
Yeah, look, that's the one thing you can guarantee. Oh, it's Rashford coming up for Ollie Watkins.
Ooh, I'm surprised
that's
that
a surprising one. So yeah, Ollie Watkins will give a little bit more width on the left. Continued with the width on the left-hand side. Should be a better finisher. But it's very surprising that Ivan Toney has been kept on the pitch. England are going to be the ones to kick.
So it's still 4-1-4. What is it? 4-1-2-2 now.
Potentially, I imagine Watkins will just play off the left-hand side. He did that a little bit in his time at Exeter and Brentford in his earlier career. Hasn't done it too much for Aston Villa, but I like him. He's a good player. I would have took him here, definitely.
We're definitely not going for the rugby kick-off.
I hope it's not 4-1-2-2 win. I think we're a player down then, aren't we?
4-1-3-2.
I was going to say, if we have a certain player on, it's probably going to be that.
First 50-50, we come away with it.
England winning every 50-50 in that midfield. Thank you very much, Colton, for the lovely words as well. Thank you very much. It's all much appreciated. In midfield now, Morgan Rogers picking it up into Rice, into Eze on the left-hand side now. Spence has got a chance to move forward, and I will say he has had a very good World Cup. We'll see if he can continue that into the next season, but he does give away a free kick here. Dembele gets in between the two players and just sort of shoulders him to the ground.
I think he might have had one before he gave it one.
Yeah, potentially, but it's been given France's way, and it's hoofed long. They're going to try and use a bit of width there, and can't keep it in there. Ousmane Dembele up the other end of the pitch, by the way, very quick. Obviously, very, very pacey player. Mark Gay on the ball now for England. It's gone straight to France in the midfield. Good defending there from Ezri Konsa. France with Zaire Emery on the edge of the box. Done well there, Ollie Watkins, to do a bit of defensive work. That's what I love about Watkins. His defensive work, second to none for a player in that position. Great if you're a pressing team.
Worked our way out of defence there nicely as well.
Saka not having as much space on the wide right with Luca Digne there. The furthest back man, Mark and Saka. I think that'll be something that Didier Deschamps noticed and said, Howie, let's stop that. But Henderson's pass out, pretty poor. Declan Rice picks it up in midfield. Out on the left-hand side now with Ollie Watkins.
Nice.
Him and Ivan Toney just getting a pass between each other. That's one poor by Watkins. It's dispossessed. Upamecano wins it, and it's in behind a Kylian Mbappé, and it's 4-1. France have a goal back. And could we have a Newcastle United Arsenal on our hands?
Great escape coming up. What do you reckon?
Ollie Watkins loses it on the left-hand side. Upamecano does really well to get the ball off him, to be fair. Centre-back in the right-back slot. Elise finds Mbappe. And I'd be interested to see how many times those two combined for a goal in this tournament. Mbappe, top goal scorer now. Elise, top assister. And England's clean sheet is gone.
Really good finish.
Yeah, he does really well.
Again, could the keeper have got a hand to that?
Yeah, look, Mbappe's not missing them, man.
Nah. Is this going to be one of those games where we go England brilliant first half, terrible in the second?
Okay, it's looking that way.
Because there's France finding a bit more space here.
Elise, see the way we've dropped back.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden the 50-50s are going blue.
Elise picks it up. And it's Dembele. Out to the far right. Malagusto still on the pitch. It's into Elise.
This Miami pitch isn't on the same sort of slope as St. James's, is it?
I hope not. That's where England are going to go wrong, by the way, if we do that. Declan Rice had a chance to put it in behind for Ollie Watkins. First half, we were doing it every single time. That time, a little bit of hesitation. But it's outright to Bukayo Saka. England doing well. It's in behind, yeah. Watkins. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, what was that, kidder?
What was that indeed?
Asked to play on the left-hand side. That's probably why he's not been asked to play striker if he's going to finish like that. But it's Upamecano again with a great ball out of the right-hand side. Elise, and now it's England being carved open at ease. And Elise, it's great defending from Declan Rice to get a foot in, kick it against Elise, and it goes down for Dean Henderson. Was I saying 4-4 on the card, 66-1? I think both two of us just tried to click that at the same time.
Yeah.
4-4 on the card, 66-1, and I tell you what, it's not horrendous odds. It's launched long. Digne wins the header against Saka.
Wouldn't be surprised if Ian Mackay has it on.
He's always got a bet on that kid. It's dropped down to Rabiot. Half volley from Rabiot on the edge of the box. Ball in behind to Mbappe. England do well to head it clear, but Rabiot volleys it, and it's got a bit of venom in, but it's not on target. That's twice in the opening 5 minutes. France are getting some decent opportunities. The first led to a goal. The second, wide of the target.
Tell you what I'm having difficulty understanding.
Go for it.
Right now, the XG is 1.14 to France and 1.43 to England.
I think that Mbappe one was
Yeah,
probably viewed as a
90%.
Is it because two of the goals came from outside the box for England?
Potentially, yeah. That fourth one will have really low XG, I think. France put a little bit of pressure on England there, but they've managed to come away with it well. Jed Spence knocks it in behind Watkins. Does well to win a throw-in. Looks like Ollie Watkins has lost a little bit of pace from a recent injury. I tell you what,
I wasn't happy with that.
Yeah, honestly. He's had a few injuries over the last season or so, and might have lost a yard of pace at a bit of an older age for a striker.
This is like a training game. This now.
Yeah. It's really poor from Ivan Toney once again. He's done well to try and win it back, but really not good enough in those situations. And France have come away with the ball. England dropped into a back four and a midfield five.
It's a little bit disappointing Rashford coming off for me, because I think he was one of the best players in the first half.
Yeah, 100% agree. Oh, and his passing behind there, attempt from Dembele, well cut out by... Oh, go on.
Go on, son.
As he tries it. Miles wide. A really good dribble there from Eberechi Eze, though. Does the hard work, but again, he's not blessed with pace, Eberechi Eze. Brilliant dribbling ability, but probably knew he was going to get caught up. Took the shot early. Well wide, really. But nice little move. Ball in behind once again.
Oh, shit.
France are through, and it's 4-2.
Sick.
Bradley Barcola this time.
So when was the last time England blew a 4-0 lead, Michael?
I'm on it.
England will never have blown a 4-0 lead.
We might not be that confident today at 12 o'clock tonight.
It's a simple ball in behind, and Barcola's got the pace to get it behind, and it's easy. It looks really easy. Who is he to get in behind? Number 26, which would be Kwanzaa. Yeah, I mentioned in the first half, he's not blessed with pace. He's more of a centre-back. Surprised he was playing right-back. But Mark Gay looks annoyed, and Deschamps looks a little bit happier. And Declan Rice is wondering, what the fuck's happened to you?
And Tuchel's on the plane home. For God's sake.
Oh, Tony.
Some changes probably need to be made from an England perspective. But let's see what we can do. Rogers
Nice
on the
turn.
ball here. He's got it through there. I was about to say Rogers has been really poor, but he's won a free kick there.
Free kick.
For a team that scored 4 in the first half, he was fairly anonymous going forward.
Correct.
I thought. But he does well to win a free kick there. The £117 million man. Right. England lead 4-2 now, instead of the 4-0 that we had at half time. Was I saying now the 4-4 is down to 28-1. It's going to keep dropping, but maybe not, because Declan Rice takes the worst free kick from that position I've ever seen.
Shit.
And it goes straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. And it's a ball in behind for Dembele now. Declan Rice is going to try and hold him on. It's a good save from Dean Henderson. It's pretty much straight on him, but the ball's gone to Elise, and it's wide. This is a really entertaining game.
Oh no! We cannot do this, man.
It's abysmal from England.
Offside, actually.
But he would have been offside,
It was offside.
But you know what? I am entertained, so I'm happy. But you are looking at this and going, it's amateur defending.
I mean, if it went to 4-3, you just know what would happen, don't you? You would sit back and wait. It didn't need to be a good lip read Jordan Pickford then.
Fall. Quinny in there saying, I told you we should have put extra defenders on. We'll see Dan Burn in 10 minutes. He'll help fix the pace problem that we've got at the back.
Oh, no. Oh, yes. Free kick.
France have woken up a bit there. Barcola yelling at the referee.
Do you know what, though? Let's face it, lads. It's a nothing match. At least it's entertaining.
It is
some goals.
Look, if you'd said to me, the ball's in the back of the net. Huh?
What's happened there?
Yeah, there was no camera on the ball, by the way. That's why we're confused. But the referee, it looks like Kwanzaa took the free kick before the referee blew. France nabbed it and put it in the back of the net. And then the ref went, I didn't blow me whistle, so it's not been given. But England breaking now on the left-hand side. Lovely little move between Watkins and Spence. He's tried to find Ivan Toney, but he's done well there, Jed Spence.
Got a corner.
He has. Umpa Meccano's been very good since coming on, by the way. It's a very different game to what we were seeing just 20 minutes ago. Kid stuffing his face with popcorn. He's seen 6 goals. He's having a whale of a time.
Half his makeup's off his face.
Like a lass in town at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Aye.
Declan Rice to take this corner. Whipped in, headed down. It's a good save by Mike Mayon.
Fuck off.
There's Mike Mayon header came in. I think it was Konsa again who managed to get the head on it. But it's a good save this time from Mayon, who doesn't stand still. And on the right-hand side, Eberechi Eze tries to dribble through a couple of players. Didn't look to do too bad. The slight tackle came in, but it's out for a... It's Ivan Toney, actually, who gets his head on it there.
Yeah,
it's Ollie Watkins who could have got a touch. But, to be honest, he does brilliantly to move out the way there. You can see he's trying to move out the way.
If he'd got a touch, he would have been offside. He did brilliantly to get out the way.
I think they would have give offside anyway because he was blocking the keeper's view, wasn't he?
Yeah, haven't seen too many of those this competition, actually, of them offside being given for that. But you'd imagine, yeah.
Turn!
There'll probably be an instance that I've missed.
Give it! Go on! Now go!
Run!
As
You
you can
lazy
tell,
little bastard.
England had the ball on the left-hand
Oh,
side,
that
and
is
that was Bukayo
pathetic.
Saka. Was it? Yeah, it was Saka, and that is terrible, to be honest.
What's he
Not
doing
running
over
at the
there, by
defence
the
at
way?
all. Yeah, that's why I was a little confused. Mbappe gonna try and run through. He does do so. I will say Mbappe versus Quansah is probably a nightmare waiting to happen. But he hasn't done a horrible job yet, Quansah.
No, move! Go on, that's the way.
Morgan Rogers with a
Oh,
horrible pass.
horrible.
What a
sake,
horrible, horrible ball, man.
By the way, you can Elise takes it forward, and it's a decent shot. Puts it just wide of the post. But by the way, for the last 2 or 3 minutes, I've nearly exaggerated and said 5. You can see that Bukayo Saka is knackered.
Yeah.
So you'd think in the next couple of minutes he'll take him off. But judging from the Argentina game, he might not come off for another 10 minutes.
We could see Burn.
I genuinely think we might. Ivan Toney
Come
does
on.
well to get it out with Jed Spence.
Go on,
A lot of
run,
space
run,
now.
He will run
He didn't.
And,
for the ball.
Rogers. Saka. A bit more movement this time.
Forwards.
As he's just standing on the ball. He wants to give it backwards to Rice. I'm not entirely sure why. You're an attacking player. You should want to try and attack. Not that there's a lot of space anymore. But they're just going to keep the ball. Maybe try and take the sting out of France. But this is how we should have tried to play Argentina. If you're going to try and slow teams down, do it by keeping the ball. And I know Argentina press a lot better than
Argentina would
what
have
France
been
do.
at dogged broth, hacking with the bits.
Oh, I know. They would have pressed a lot better than what France are currently doing. But we certainly could have done it a lot better than what we did. And then Rice
on, son, have
advancing
another
now.
dig.
He wants to send Watkins away. He's got it back to Eberechieze.
Go on.
Flicks it over brilliantly for Ivan Toney, who, I'll be honest, it was... I'm not sure. The commentary are saying it's a great recovery. I just think it's a bad touch off the chest, to be honest.
That's right. He might be injured now or not.
Yeah, well, I'd seen Arsenal fans before the game saying, why is Declan Rice playing? His back is knackered. And that's what he was holding there, isn't it? RSL saying, why did Tony try and control that? Just shoot first time. And it looked like the touch off the chest, him trying to control it, was just took it away from him, took it behind him, if anything. But Mbappe trying to run once again. Well defended, Jed Spence. I'll
Look
tell
at
you
that.
what.
Beautiful. Come on,
Run,
son.
run.
He's done excellently.
And what
there.
a ball.
He's done excellently there.
Come on,
Why
3 on
don't
4.
they keep running?
Well done, Watkins. Getting him by. Oh, it's hit Tony in the... Look like
All right,
the nuts.
still got it.
We've got it with
Hit it,
Eberechi Eze. Blocked, cleared by Digne. It's out towards Rice. It's back out to Ollie Watkins. Come on, kid. I say, kid, you're in your 30s. Good ball towards the back post, but Tony's got 2 on him. And he's not going to be able to win that. And France are going to come away with the ball. I'd like to see some substitutions from England here. Get a bit more energy in that. Yeah. But I will say, Jed Spence has been phenomenal. And maybe I'm not going to judge him as much from his days at Tottenham, if this is how he plays in a good team. But it's out towards Dembele. Oh,
Poor.
Ousmane Dembele
Very
with a
poor.
poor,
That should have
poor
been a goal.
shot. Yeah, he's been a bit of a game changer since he came
Yeah,
on.
I tell you what,
Did...
France have gone in front now on XG.
Oof. It just shows how clinical England have been, let's say that.
Oh!
This is strange from England trying to play it out. Terrible from Dean Henderson.
My goodness me, man. Come on.
Michael saying there as well, if Rice gets injured, that's another 20 million on the price tag for Bruno Guimaraes. And that is one thing, by the way, the Rodgers sale to Chelsea might have an impact on the Bruno deal, because we thought Arsenal were probably going to sign Rodgers for about 100 million. They will look to get another attacking player, obviously, but it's probably not going to cost that same price. But we'll see. A lot still to be done in the transfer window, remember. Upamecano takes a shot from deep, and surprisingly, it was saved and pushed wide by Henderson. Upamecano's not someone you associate with a good long shot, but it was a decent effort. Zahir Emery now. Out to Barcola. Out to Gusto on the right-hand side. Dembele finds a bit of space in between the lines, but England got plenty in the box. Let's see what France can do. Try to get Gusto on the outside side. He's done Jed Spence there with a little bit of push in the back. Mbappe is trying to be fancy, and it's well picked up by England. It's going to be cleared out towards the left-hand side. All for Ollie Watkins to run onto. Can he win the header? He can, but the header wasn't great, to be honest. He did well to get onto it at all, but he headed up in the air rather than the path of Ivan Toney, and France can break again. Well, they need substitutions here, England, and it's picked up by Mbappe into Elise. Mbappe!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
66-1 is probably down. Down. And down again. It's probably evens. It's 4-3. 66 minutes on the clock. France 3, England 4, and Thomas Tuchel, bring on some substitutes, will you? Please. It's a good play though. Dembele, a little step over from Elise, one touch pass into Mbappe, and there's not much he can do. Henderson, all the defender contact can do. Mbappe has a bit of space, puts in the back of the net. Brilliant work. And it's night and day, this first half and the second half. And Deschamps, a lot happier now.
Well, that makes us feel a bit better.
No comment on what was on the screen there, but there's a ball in behind. Mbappe again. As you can tell, the ball hasn't quite gone in, but a lovely ball in behind.
And that's from our kickoff.
Yeah, and a hydration break that England really need.
Yeah. I'm going to crack open the Air Rescue Heineken.
The record, by the way, for a third place playoff is 6-3.
6-3.
Which France beat Germany.
You've got the Heineken. I've brought out the Jack.
This doesn't go to extra time, does it?
Does it?
For fuck's sake.
That would be typical, that. We go to extra time and penalties in the 10 o'clock game that genuinely means very little.
Can the last one out the chat please turn the channel off when you go if we go to extra time?
Hey, I tell you what, if Spain Argentina's anywhere as good as this game has been, to be fair, I'll be a happy man watching it. But Harry Kane talking to the boys there and saying, Howie, what is going on?
For a neutral, this is a perfect game, isn't it?
Yeah. Here's the thing. Deschamps' final game, 4-0 down to come back. That makes it pretty special if that happens.
How many goals is he on now?
Mbappe, he was on.
in front now. 10 in it now will be, I think.
Yeah. So if he gets another 3, extra time from in, he'd be level
fellow
with Just.
Countryman.
Yeah, Just Fontaine.
Who, by the way, got 4 in that third place playoff.
Wow, there you go.
Oh, have you seen the pub down in the Fish Quay? That's done
haven't.
Itself up. It's done itself up all as Spanish.
I'd seen a few pubs saying we're not allowed to disclose who we're rooting for in the final, but Estrella is 50% off. I love that. Unfortunately, that was a pub in Nantwich. For some reason, the old Goat Sports Bar, they did a TikTok series with building the bar up from absolutely nothing. I don't just randomly follow places in no man's land. But hydration break over. No subs, by the looks of it.
Right. Go and get the St. Bernard.
It's the Murphy down in North Shields. I've just put it in the collaborators chart there.
I had my baby shower there.
Did you? My brother had his birthday there not so long ago. Aye.
Yeah, in the upstairs. It's a really nice venue, actually.
Aye, it is. Canny. Got screwed as soon as I walked in because everybody in the bar just about needed a drink.
Oh, Bogey, you're getting around it, are you? Not for you.
Looks that way. It's when your niece is asking for a Disaronno and Coke and you're like, fucking hell, what's going on?
Hang on, are you allowed that now? Yeah, I haven't hit that yet, thankfully. Not a lot of siblings on my end, so I haven't got that trauma. But the first time the band gets a legal drink, I'm probably gonna hang.
Cry, aye. Well, it was yesterday. I was up in the club with my nephew, and you think, flipping heck. I mean, he's only 14, but they let him in to play snooker.
All right, nice.
Jesus Christ! It's a couple of years' time, you'll be drinking.
Yeah. A few years' time, you'll be a better drinker than me. Shit.
Yeah. Well, he's a better drinker than me now, to be fair.
England kicking off 4-3 in this third and fourth place playoff. But it's fitting if this is the way it ends, just with the scoreline. But let's see what England can do. Free kick after some good movement there from Kwanzaa, of all players, to be honest. But yeah, it looks like Lionel Messi will have to score a hat-trick tomorrow to get the golden boot if it stays like this. But what an incredible tournament both Mbappé and Messi have had.
God.
Oh, again another free kick for England.
Doing the Argentine tactics now. Hack everything.
If you can't beat them, smack them. As well, to be fair, smack them, then beat them is the way that Argentina got us. But let's see here, actually.
Argentina won the battle, but we all know who won the war.
England just playing it around the back there. And I can tell you that 4-4 has gone from 66 to 1 to 2 to 1, effectively.
Jesus.
What a ball.
Ivan Toney with
a horrible pass. Oh, but he's got a free kick.
He's got a free kick out of it.
Great ball out from Henderson.
That wasn't a free kick.
Right, but by the way, that he took the whack after he played the ball, so...
Yeah, the ball was still shit.
Yeah.
But let's see if we can hold on.
One and only World Cup start.
Yeah, it'll be like Wilson in Qatar. The only difference is Callum Wilson actually got an assist. He actually did something. Ivan Toney's done sweet FA. But to be honest, there's not exactly a lot of options for England in the striker position. So if he comes back to the Premier League and scores a decent amount of goals, there's always the chance that he comes again. But I wouldn't put money on it, I'll say that. France winning the... No. Absolutely not. He's probably one of the few strikers that I wouldn't look at. Just because he's not what we need, in my opinion, and the Saudi tax of... Not the increased wages, but just... going to take a massive miss on your quality. And Spence has missed out there from Dembele. It's out to Elise. You could argue it should be 4-4, but it's not. They've scored 3. They've had 3 more very good chances. France, we're seeing the best of them in the second half, but it's wide from Elise. Probably player of his quality, you'd expect them to do a little bit better. But still a very, very decent effort.
I mean, we're getting the script from Faulty Towers in the chat, so I think that tells you how good the football is. Not that I don't love faulty towers.
Yeah, when France started to dominate, put faulty towers on and pretend now it's happening. Elise on the right-hand side. He's going to have to send it backwards. Zaire Emery now. Into Mbappé. Out to Lugadinier on the left-hand side.
Oh,
lovely 1-2 with him and Mbappé. Nice block by Quansah though to stop the cross coming in. He's blocked. Oh, little tap of the leg of Mbappé there, and he has gone down like he's been shot. Saka's now gone down, and there's a free kick to England. But let's see here. He's got a hold of his shirt.
Got a hold of
It's
there's no doubt of that.
It wouldn't surprise me if it's given, you know.
Well, you got to look at Mbappe's shirt pulled before he got fouled.
I wouldn't give it, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's given.
What they need is Saka to get up off his lazy horse.
He should be off, to be honest.
It gives him a chance to look at it, doesn't it?
It's a free kick to England, so it's been looked at, and it's been decided that France will not get a penalty, which in my opinion is the right decision.
We'll go. Bellingham coming on.
Man.
Yeah, Bellingham coming on, and you see Harry Kane in the background there, by the way, telling him to talk, communication. Clearly doesn't seem like there's enough going on the pitch for Harry Kane's liking, but Elise has picked it up once again. Mbappe in behind, touched by Elise, good defending by Mark Gay. Not often we've said good defending in this game, it must be I'll be completely honest. Mbappe finds Barcola. So much space.
Easy.
Out to Mbappe. Lovely float across out to Dembele. Little bit of a knock there, free kick. I was going to say Malagusto goes down under a bit of pressure from Ollie Watkins. Bit silly from Watkins, to be honest. And maybe you can see from this performance, if this is a fully fit Ollie Watkins, why after his injury, Villa have played Tammy Abraham at times, and he looks.
Oh, maybe did you see that?
It's not much of a foul, like, is it?
It's no foul at all.
Yeah, it hasn't been great from Watkins. It's typical free kick given these days, isn't it? No touch at all, but still given. Elliot Anderson also shaping up to come on. Well, I've said the whole tournament, bring Ollie Watkins on. If this is the way he is at the moment, then clearly keeping Harry Kane on's probably been the right decision. Because he hasn't looked great at all. Same with Ivan Toney. Rashford obviously electric in that first half.
Look at the space here again.
Yeah, France have a lot of space on the left-hand side. Not a lot of closing down being done. Barcola in the overlap by Digne. Into Kylian Mbappé. Good block by England. I think that was Quansah on that occasion.
Right, now.
Rodgers has got the ball. I forgot he was still on the pitch. And he's been pulled back. Look at Digne.
Right, the chance to make the sub sour.
Look at Digne has done really well since he's come on, but no surprise when he's been up against someone who's been largely anonymous.
I'm a bit worried where Rodgers was grabbing for there. It wasn't the shirt, it was the shorts.
Yeah. Look, if you can't beat him, humiliate him.
That's it,
Ivan Toney and Eberechi Eze coming off the pitch for England, and they are going to be replaced by Jude Bellingham and Elliot Anderson. So, Ollie Watkins will go up top. Bellingham will go into, Bellingham and Anderson then move into midfield. Maybe Eze.
Or Eze, isn't he?
Eze. Yeah, Eze would have been the one to go wide left.
We've got two in midfield now.
Yeah, so it'll be Rodgers probably who goes wide left. Yeah, it is by the looks of it. And Saka still wide right. But France on the attack once again. Dembele takes it forward. Can England hold on to a lead? Elliot Anderson does well to intercept there in his first touch of the ball. Run behind from Bellingham to Watkins.
Come on, son.
Now they can get forward.
Come on, son.
He's got to take his man on. He tries to pull it back.
Nice
Bellingham,
ball.
brilliant bit of pace.
Oh, go on, son.
He's got to do it. What is he doing? He's took it too far.
Go hit it.
Rodgers.
Oh,
no.
man. Why take the touch? Hit it.
Far too many touches. Now France can break.
Down either side.
Barcola, left-hand side. 4 versus 3 in England's favour, but Barcola's got beyond Quansah. Does well to get back, though. Mbappe's gave him a hand, but that means there's only one really in a box in a dangerous position. Dembele, Elise!
Shit.
Oh, he's put it wide.
Hit the post.
Fucking hell.
Both sides have missed sitters in the 80th and 79th minute. Elise at one end, Bellingham and arguably Rodgers at the other. Both teams guilty of overplaying it in the box.
Woo.
I tell you what, it's very, very rare you see Elise miss from those kind of situations. England get lucky, but again, shouldn't have even been in that position in the first place. Should have buried it at the other end. By the way, there is a stoppage in play because the referee has cramp. To be fair, with the temperatures in America, I think he was just laughing about it, to be fair. He's getting green tea rubbed on his thigh, by the sounds of things. I think, to be honest, I don't think there's anything wrong with him. I think he's just wanted a bit of a rub down. But there we are with the World Cup top goal scorer so far. Kylian Mbappé with 10, Messi with 8, and then Haaland with 7.
Oh, who's that down as well?
Speaking of cramp, Jarell Quansah for England. Stretcher they're asking for, which, wow, that's
not good.
That must be worse than we think. Or maybe that was just the sign to bring him off. Maybe it's not what I would have thought, but
no, the broad
it's a stretcher. Wow, that's not a good sign at all.
What happened to the little electric?
Oh wait, no, he's up.
Oh, you're kidding?
You absolutely.
For fuck's sake!
Get the stretcher. Stretcher comes. Nah, I'm married actually. You'll probably continue. But Quansah is coming off.
He is off.
And it is Reece James, I believe, I saw coming on the side of the pit. Yes, Reece James.
Yeah, well, that's going to be with 10 minutes injury time, 15 minutes maybe.
There's potentially, it'll be a fair amount, won't it?
20 minutes
100%.
to go still.
Maxime Lacroix wins the header for France.
On,
Not mentioned much. Anderson pressing Elise nicely. Out to Digne. France might just leave it at 4-3 and think, you know what, we don't really want to go to extra time at this point. That's what we're hoping, at least from an England perspective. But Zaire Emery in midfield. Out wide to Barcola. Nice touch. Into Mbappé. Lovely control from Mbappé,
nice
and he
shot.
shoots, but the touch was better than the
Straight
shot.
down the throat.
Dean Henderson will be very, very happy if shots come at him like that for the rest of the game. Spence, a little bit tired now by the looks of things.
Obviously.
Can't get forward like he did, but he's had a very good game. And it's rare you say that about a defender when they've conceded 3, but I do have to give him credit. Probably been England's star performer, I would say, outside of Marcus Rashford. And maybe first half Saka as well. But let's see what
I think
happens here.
Rice had a good first half as well, didn't he?
You know what? I had forgot about Rice. That's a great point. Rice had a really good first half as well.
Go on.
Great ball over
what
the
a
top.
ball.
And Morgan Rogers now has a chance to run. Spence finds the energy to overlap.
Penalty!
And he wins.
Oh,
that's got to be a
penalty all
penalty.
day. Penalty all day. Got to be.
Yep, I was just saying Jed Spence didn't have the energy to get forward. He had the energy to overlap. did brilliantly well, and Malo Gusto, who you might be surprised to hear, I don't really rate him either, because he cannot defend. But as you see there, slides in. Yeah, he catches Spence.
Yeah.
I was going to say Spence, it looks like he slips a little bit on the back foot, but the thigh of Malo Gusto takes him down. And it will be a penalty to England to make it 5-3.
No ifs, buts, maybe. They can't possibly overturn that.
I bet you
no, it's contact.
I bet you Tony's pretty pissed because I think he probably would have been penalty take the other day, wouldn't he?
Yeah, and it's going to be
who
Jude
is
Bellingham.
gonna take the penalty. Bellingham more so he can get his goals up.
Yeah, he would join Haaland on 7 and be England's top goal scorer for the tournament. If he takes this, he's currently tied with Harry Kane.
If you score this, if you're Bellingham, do you run across the kid and put your middle finger up to him?
Every single day.
Who's top scorer now, bitch?
Put that in the newspaper.
Got to score it yet, by the way.
Oh no, he's giving it to Saka.
Oh,
Saka's been injured.
He's going to try and exercise the ghost, is he?
Yeah, Italia. Well, Italy, sure. So.
But I'm saying he's been knackered for the
Let's see
second
if we
half.
can see a Stuart Pearce celebration if he scores.
Yeah, I hope he does.
Me
Because
too.
after the one against Italy, he got so much abuse. And you'd like to see him just bury it, put that demon to bed.
This
Get
is
something out of this.
This is sentimental bullshit for me. It should be Bellingham taking the penalty.
If he misses, I'll agree with you.
No.
Oh, is it also his hat-trick? This'll be his hat-trick if he scores it, that's why.
Oh, aye.
Saka.
Oh, well
Hat-trick hero!
Way aye.
Bukayo Saka has a
Come
hat-trick at the World
on!
Cup for England. To be fair.
Shove your greatest game up your arse, France.
Yeah,
And there's
absolutely.
the 66 to 1s away their journey.
You would have got a brilliant cash out for it, though, to be fair.
Oh, yeah.
But let's hope anyone who did, let's hope Ian Mackay's got a cash out somewhere.
They're all cashed out. Aye.
And you can spend that on a membership here.
And we can go for the joint record here, 6-3.
Yeah, let's go for it.
aye.
A
Well,
lovely
let's beat
touch
it,
there from Bellingham.
7-3.
The chances France have missed. You always say in a tournament, you regret the chances you don't take more than anything else. And that is the difference here. England have took pretty much every chance but 2, I think. Remember one really bad one in the first half and one bad one in the second half. But 5 in a third place playoff. That's not many times you've been able to say that about England.
Do you know what the good news is? No fucking extra time.
Sorry, you're not enjoying my company,
That'll be a
mate.
fair old bit extra time.
I'll happily
Injury
sit and discuss it. Happily sit and discuss anything else, but I'm getting pretty sick of England.
time. Nicely.
Get back to the proper football, black and whites.
Oh, yes. But to be fair, speaking of black and white, you seen that about Boa Vista in Portugal? One of the only 5 teams to have won the Portuguese top tier, and they've gone under today.
Oh, no.
flipping heck.
They're setting up a
Rescue
what was that?
fund.
they're setting up a new club, or a new version of the club. There's an official name for it that I can't remember. Someone in the chat will probably know better than
Another
me.
Wimbledon.
Exactly that, yeah, Wimbledon. You
Oh,
can get involved
yes,
for 40
what a good run not picked up.
by Watkins, yeah. You can get involved for like 40 odd quid. I was tempted to be fair, but it's not a club that I know, but it's black and white, isn't it?
Yeah.
But horrible story there from Portugal. Hopefully their fans get what they deserve and back into the top tier.
Have they got any decent players?
No. That's why they're
Well
knackered.
done.
Boltonelli a ball in behind there.
Come on.
A Phoenix club, that's it. That's what they're rebranding as. going forward.
The Phoenix from the Flames.
Yes.
RSL, thank God from next week, it'll be all Newcastle United news on the channel. We'll be back.
We better start
Well,
doing
he's a
some
Liverpool fan
shows.
anyway, man.
Well, he's the one asking.
He'll be asking us.
In which case,
He'll be saying, do you want to buy Isaac back?
in which case,
That was
RSL,
when he
yes,
joined us. He joined. Hello, RSL. Love you, man. But he became aware of us, I believe, during the Isaac transfer, and he's stuck with us ever since.
And
fair
RSL,
play
you
for
haven't got any transfer news because you bastards keep pinching with players.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if
We
you've
do
heard.
all your scouting work for you.
We scout them, you get them.
Yeah, we're really interested in a lad
Gusto
called
going off
Matty
there with
Longstaff,
Grant, I
if you
think.
fancy him.
Or substitution.
Yeah, Malagusto. Looked like he had a bit of
Koundé coming
tightness
on.
in the thigh. Jules Koundé coming on, as Wynn's saying. And short corner, 7 minutes added time. The short corner led to an offside, which should never happen, by the way.
Stupid.
Yeah, he is offside. Gavin Chapper's in there saying, same here, Liverpool fan, watched since Isaac, and I hope you're saying he's shite and not us. But either way, fair play.
I didn't know,
Thank you
Gav,
for
I
sticking
didn't know.
around.
I didn't know you were a Liverpool fan.
I think you'll see a different Isaac this season at Liverpool, mate. I think he could
Sadly,
set the
yes.
Premier League on fire.
Second season syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah, a
That's
fully
what we
fit
hope.
Isaac will do wonders, unfortunately.
Especially when you sign Murphy.
Get the charger in, lads.
You signed the iPhone, but you didn't sign the charger.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Go on,
Everyone
well
said that,
done.
and I was like, "Oh, that's brilliant. That's hilarious." And then he was terrible. and
Oh,
I was like, "Oh,
ref,
what's
come
happened here?"
on.
Free kick to England after a foul on Bellingham. He's made a big difference since he came on, to be honest. And we're about to see Trevor Chalobah come on for his second ever England appearance. He was obviously brought into the squad to replace Tino. And he replaces Mark Gay today. But he's only played 3 minutes in his England career. It's a chance for him to double it now.
It doesn't look like there's going to be any swan song for Big Dan Burn.
No, sadly not. He'll just have to nut Deschamps or something in the
tunnel.
in the technical area. What happened in Deschamps' last game? How he got chinned by Dan Burn on the touchline. That'd make for a much more entertaining affair. It's Elise now. Out of Dembele on the right hand side. It might not be over just yet, but Jules Koundé gives it back to Elise after a good little block in the box. England got a number of players back.
That's it. We've got it now.
Anderson just giving it to Spence under pressure and saying, you can deal with that.
Really well again.
He's had a few moments in this game where he
Watkins should
struggled,
have
but
done
he's
better
been
there,
really
no.
good. No closing down there at all, was there? Mbappe
Is he going to get
into
out?
Elise. Well defended by Spence.
Tell you one thing, lads. Well, I think we're starting this night thinking, this could just be an absolute shit show of a game. It's been brilliant, to be fair. It's been
a really good game. And Jed Spence is down with a bit of an injury. Looks like play might have to be stopped. France have the ball on the right-hand side.
Oh, no.
this could be your year for you, Win.
How's that?
Have we got any subs left?
No, we don't.
Oh, bollocks. It will be or no.
No,
That's it.
I think it is just cramp, aye.
It probably is.
Because there was
just
no,
ground,
there
but
was
it's
no
not great.
contact there at all. No, I'm saying just be like we're talking about signing him. He gets crocked playing for his national team.
I'll be
This
honest.
fucking referee with the stretcher.
He needs a stretcher every single place. Just like, no.
He's got a bet on how many times there's a stretcher on the pitch, hasn't he?
I will say, I've seen a lot of Jed Spence in this tournament that's gone against what I saw of him at Tottenham.
I always thought he was excellent at Tottenham.
I thought he was pretty poor defensively at Tottenham. I thought him and Porro were both excellent going forward.
Well done.
But liabilities at the back, and let's see what he can do here.
Come on.
Shit. Bellingham beats 2 or 3 players, but can't get it in behind. Final pass, just couldn't get it the whole way through. But let's see what happens here.
Easy interception.
Well anticipated by Upamecano. Dembele.
3-on-3.
Dembele!
Dembele!
That's what a Ballon d'Or winner can do. And by the way,
on.
I have to say, Upamecano has been fantastic since he's come on. Wins the ball again there, by the way. And he's the one that got the touch to stop Jude Bellingham going through there. And he creates that. Obviously, Dembele does a lot of the hard work, but him coming out and getting in there.
We've still got a while to go.
Still got a little while to go.
Fair,
it's a minute. And don't forget there's time on for this and time on for the stoppages. And
I'm seeing Rice looks absolutely knackered.
He does, doesn't he?
I've seen that they had a stat on earlier on. He's played 69 games this season.
Flipping heck.
Jesus. By the way, 9 goals. That matches the 6-3.
Yeah.
Which means if we win this, we're in the record books for a win, which is a surprise. But let's see how it goes. Still time to go. Rhys James holding on to it a bit too much for my liking, but England playing it out from the back, to be fair.
Whack it out, man, you daft sods.
I'm not sure I like this. Declan Rice goes down. He shouldn't get the free kick. He doesn't. James sends it clear. Saka.
Push.
Hang on. It can be picked up.
Oh, hello.
England with a brilliant chance here. Jude Bellingham. Bellingham cuts inside.
What?
No, hit it, man. Hit it. Yes! Come on.
What a game this has been.
Fucking hell, man.
6-4 to England. And we talked about the record being matched. The record has been broken. And England have scored 6 in a World Cup third place playoff.
Was Chomson tears there?
I mean, I would be too. You've conceded 6 to the mighty England in your final game. And Upamecano, who's done so well since coming on, couldn't do anything there. It's number 26 trying to defend against Jude Bellingham there. Maxime Lacroix. He sends 3 of them for a tackle.
Fucking hell.
He sends
through the legs.
Through the legs. He sends 3 of them to the kebab shop.
And I tell you what a game this has been. And that is it. England are 3rd place in the World Cup. And honestly,
since 1966, highest place in 60 years.
One of the most remarkable games I have ever seen. And you can say no one cared. That second half, France definitely cared. That full game, England definitely cared. So what a game!
Kissing, cuddling.
It's after the game. It's going to be all about Deschamps. But
well, I tell you what, that probably gives Tuchel a bit more credit in the bank as well. By the way,
yeah.
Although it does it and should it? 4-0 up and getting back, letting them get back to 4-3. And
yeah, that's the issue. Obviously, you're sitting there and you're looking at it and going, "Well, we've scored 6 against France." But we had a 4-goal advantage at one point, and but I don't want to say nearly messed it up, but we let France back into it.
Well,
they did
by the
really
way, at
well,
4-3, they had two, golden opportunities. It must have been
They
0.7.
did.
In fact,
Hey,
the
lads,
XG, they
man.
are 287 to our 258.
Lads, what
Even with the
I'll
pen.
add, the cheese-eating surrender monkeys who are always going to win. Don't worry about it.
Lid saying you can take that, your baguettes. England are in third. You can shove your baguette. But beautiful.
Where they fit the best.
Mbappe looks fuming, to be honest, and he's got a brace to.
And he's got a golden boot
finish
to go.
top.
Well, I don't know, because they'll make sure Messi gets that. They'll give him a couple of penalties.
I don't know if Messi gets a hat-trick tomorrow. Like, a brace puts him level, I guess, and they would do both, and Messi would then get it from assists. But Mbappe's fuming. But with Zinedine Zidane taking charge, he's going to be taking charge of a team that's just shipped 6 against England. Lads, World Cup campaign as a whole, England finished third. Where is that against your expectations at the start of the tournament?
I said at the start of the tournament, any one of 6 teams could win it, and it depended on how luck went, how decisions went, how the referees went, and that's exactly the way it's turned out.
Mm-hmm.
I think for me, the semi-final was the big disappointment, wasn't it? I think
It was.
looking back on that game and the way we were set up towards the end of it I think it was probably our best chance to get to a World Cup final. And we didn't set up right.
You know, everybody will say it's sour grapes, but we was robbed against Argentina. They're just
We weren't robbed.
pack of animals.
We weren't robbed with. I mean, they were dirty, but you get dirty teams.
Newcastle. Well, you can argue, rightly so, that we were bullied.
We were.
We were completely outbullied.
Yeah.
But that's what the rules and the referees are there to prevent, and they didn't.
It was a very physical game.
I think we'll let ourselves down in that game. To be honest, I don't think you can blame anybody else.
Should have started
bringing
kicking back. But there again, if we had it done, we would have been, as was proven, we were getting the yellows in there, weren't.
Bringing on that many defenders was the biggest disappointment, and I mean, not leaving a player up front. That's my one gripe from football at the minute. One team needs to learn to leave a player on the halfway line when the other team are attacking. So you've got to get out. Just constantly having 2 banks of all the players behind the ball is pointless. You're just putting yourself under pressure.
Yeah, I completely agree. And look, Argentina's been and gone. For me, I said at the start of the tournament, I thought we were going to go out in the quarters, probably to Brazil. We got past that. Obviously, it's a shame that we went out as we did. But if you'd said to me, you go out to Argentina in the semi-final, you win the 3rd place playoff against France at the start of the tournament, I probably would have been content. I wouldn't have been happy, but I would have been content. And to be fair, that game of football, we haven't seen anything like that in a very long time, have we?
Yeah.
So if you'd said to me at the start of the tournament, obviously I always want to win a tournament, but if you'd said you'll win a third place classic 6-4, you know, you would have took it at the start, really.
Yeah. I think it's been a great tour. It's been a long tournament. It feels like it's went on forever, but it's been a good tournament, hasn't it? The Americans, although they've introduced 4 quarters to a game, but they do know how to put a show on, and their stadiums have been absolutely fantastic. You've got to say the stadiums these guys have got are absolutely magnificent.
Yeah, it's been one hell of a tournament, I will say that. And I've enjoyed it from start to finish, despite the time zones and stuff. There's been a lot of games that I haven't watched that I normally would. Obviously, you guys have managed to watch a lot more than I have, and I think overall it's been a pretty fantastic tournament. Culminating tomorrow with Spain versus Argentina. It's been fantastic.
What will be a damp squib compared to tonight's game.
Yeah, the real final was tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching the game with us. Thank you very much to Monkey Sputum for the super chat earlier in the show. England have beaten France by 6-4. I cannot tell you the last time England scored 6 against a team in the top 15 of the FIFA rankings. But I'll find it for next time. But
At the
until
top of
then...
at the top of the FIFA ranking.
Yeah, well, it's never happened, that. But what a game it was. And to be honest, sorry, I'll get it right. North Gibraltar versus the West Falcons.
We've got the UK derby tomorrow. North Gibraltar versus Western Falklands.
And all we can say is, come on, Spain.
Come on, Spain.
Absolutely. Viva España! Today we're off to sunny Spain. Hey, viva España!